Trump clears a mission to drop bunker busters on Iranian nuclear bases, and suddenly there's a lot of talk of whether there should be regime change. Well, I think it's a fairly clear position for most sensible people. It would be great if there was regime change. I would love it if they changed their regime. You have a terrorist state which for 50 years has funded the greatest collection of terrorist organisations that any major state has ever done, turning from a beacon of modernity and openness in the Middle East, ending a civilization that lasted for millennia, the King of Kings, and turning it into an inward, abusive country which runs multiple armed terrorist groups in multiple countries, causes much trouble for other Muslims and Jews as it can. The world would be a better place if Iran wasn't the country it is today, and would be a damn sight safer. It's already a lot safer for the fact that we've put back their ambition to have nuclear weapons. Just as North Korea wants to have nuclear weapons so that they can rattle cages, Iran wants to have nuclear weapons so they can rattle a series of cages, and frankly, are much more likely to use it. They have shown no aversion to attacking other states at any opportunity they see. But that does not mean that the West should get involved with that. We should look back on, was our last Foreign Secretary almost as bad as David Lammy? As Prime Minister, he was one of the cheerleaders for regime change in Libya, along with the left's darling, Hillary Clinton. Well, how did that go? We took a country which was stable, where the majority of people, if they kept their mouths shut, got on with their lives. And we got rid of that nasty Colonel Gaddafi. Great. Solved all the problems, didn't it? No. We wrecked that country and turned it into a hellscape. And then we just walked away and left them to it. Well, thank you very much. Democracy delivered. Freedom must taste great in Libya. So maybe we should cut the nonsense about regime change. I'm sure we'd be very supportive if there was an actual appetite there. And I certainly wouldn't oppose us doing anything which affects the stability of that government, but not if that involves military action. Because the West has reached a stage where we enter wars without having a plan of how to end them. And that is the greatest insanity in politics and military planning. Just ask Uncle Joe if he remembers leaving Afghanistan.